Welcome back to the Precision Paddle channel, the best paddle content in the UK on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. And today I've got a very special video. I played an incredible match the other day under the floodlights with the sun setting in the background, and I'm going to show you the full match today because it needs to be shown and I want it to be on my channel so I can look back in 5 years and remember this match because it was quite special. Now it takes a little bit of time for the match to warm up, but stay around to the end because the rallies just get absolutely crazy. And it is against the UK number 109, so against a very good player. And you're gonna wanna watch some of the rallies at the end because we just all lock in, do you understand? And it gets a little bit crazy. So if you enjoy the video, I'm also gonna be commentating over the video as well to keep you entertained. Enjoy the match, follow for the best paddle content in the UK, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, so here we go, round one, ding, ding, ding. This is the first game. I'm gonna do a little introduction on who everyone is. The person on the left of your screen here, towards the closest to you, is the very good player, Callum, okay? And he's playing with Luke, who is one of my friends and one of his mates. And then on the other side of the net is me, who is not returning serve here. That's my partner, Charlie. I am on the left in the black tracksuit at the moment. Okay, just missed the forehand. Classic, of course. That's me. Okay, so we're getting into this match. This is game one. And look at the sky. Can we just appreciate the sky before we start? Who loves a bit of sunset paddle? Doesn't get any better than this. And as you can see, we lose the first game to love. I don't even think we got a point, to be honest. I missed every single return. You know, I'm just settling in, a little bit nervous. No, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous at all. I love playing paddle. Who gets nervous when you play paddle? I'm enjoying myself, I'm locked in. I'm wearing the Padel Primero t-shirt, as you can see here. If you like it, you can get 10% off using code Precision on the padelprimero.co.uk website. So if you're looking for paddle clothing, then just go and do that, yeah? Just go and buy yourself some, treat yourself. So a little bit about Callum, who is a very good player in this match. I think he comes from a very strong tennis background. I think he's been playing tennis for ages. Obviously, he just transitioned to paddle like I have recently, and he's just loving paddle like the rest of us, right? He competes in very high level tournaments, grade 1s, grade 2s, so national level tournaments. So it's going to be a bit of a test for me, you know. It wasn't going to be easy, and I knew I needed to lock in. And his partner's, you know, average, you know, he's average. I'm joking, you're good, Luke, you're good. We do actually lose my serve here, so we go 2-love down, and now it's time. The alarm bells are going. We need to get this. We need to get on the board. Otherwise, this could run away from us very quickly. And Charlie, what you'll notice about my partner Charlie is he gets everything back. Yeah, you just watch this video. Someone that gets in this video, it just gets crazy towards the end. He's got elastic arms. But we pushed the net here. We told ourselves, listen, we just need to get into this game, get ourselves on the board, and he goes for a big smash here. Doesn't quite pull off because he does hit the cage, and that is unfortunate there, but we're still at the net and we do lose the net here. And I go for a lob, trying to regain the net position here, trying to get our first game on the board. Lovely little move in from Charlie. The transition was incredible. Volley, now we're on the attack, and Callum just misses that angle. That would have been incredible. And he just plays that with such ease. And we get lucky off the net cord to go 30-love up. We need loads of them today. I told Charlie, listen, we need every one of them to come off. Every cage bounce needs to be good for us. We need every help we can get. And he just plays an unbelievable angle there, Callum. That's such a good shot there. Yeah, let's just appreciate that one. But he does miss that one, and we do go 40-15 up here, I believe. Can we get our first game on the board just to settle the nerves? And of course we can. Of course we can. We're on the board, baby. Now we're going to play. Game starts now, and we miss loads of returns. This is what always happens to me. I usually get a break, and then I just miss the fucking returns on the next game. One quick thing to note: the courts were quite squelchy. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it had just rained a load on the court, and I believe that will slow the court down massively. So, you know, does that favour us? Probably, because this guy's probably got a good smash on him, right? So probably does favour us. I get a little bit lucky with that volley. I don't know how that's come off the centre, guys. Definitely the centre of the racket. And we're just scrambling here. It's just poor for me. The lobs weren't good enough. That was a decent lob, actually, but didn't really follow it into the net, and I was just pinned against the glass and couldn't return that. So I'm just warming into this game. I'm not playing my best at the moment. I missed another forehand line. I don't know why I kept going for the forehand line. Oh, my God. But a nice volley down the middle for me there. I love the backhand volley. That's like my trademark, so I take it again. I'm taking all the fucking volleys. I don't care if they're in the middle on your forehand. And then I almost get past there, but it did touch the cage. So we're 15-love up in this game. I just want you to watch Callum here as he transitions to, look how he pushes forward after that shot. So just notice these things and take some notes, yeah, learn from what's happening. So we're 30-love up now, and I miss a routine forehand volley. That is so poor. So we're 30-15. Charlie goes for a big smash, and he does manage to get the win in there. And so we're 40-15. Can we get another game on the board? The cage does me nicely there for once in my life. I actually get a bounce up from the cage, and I throw in a decent lob there, and Callum can't retrieve it. So we get another game. It's 4-2. It's only one break in this, so we're in this. But as you can see, like, it's pretty relentless attack from Callum. I'm just getting absolutely battered in the corner here. Charlie's just floating around waiting for a ball. He finally gets a ball. He throws up a good lob. It's great movement to get around to position himself for it, but he couldn't quite retrieve it. Must have got a bad bounce off the cage there or something. So we are down in this game, and I'm just in the corner getting absolutely pummeled. But I throw a very nice lob there. I'd like to say that was completely intentional, but that was good. And then Charlie misses a Bahada, just. You know, it is the right shot to go for, don't get me wrong. And we pushed to the net here. I should have really come into the net after that volley. That was decent, but I'm at the back again. But we do draw the error. So we're putting up a fight, and then Charlie goes for that. He goes for that. I'll never forgive you for that. Do you understand? But we are somehow still in this game, just scrambling. I do a nice one to the feet. Go for the backhand line pass. That is one of my favourite shots. And we do draw the error from Callum there. So we're in this game. I don't actually know what the score is here. But we push the net after a big smash. Could this be our moment to break back? I go for a slow one to the cage. Good decision there for me. Didn't want to go for the big one. Great lob from Luke. I get pushed to the back of the court. I managed to get the lob back. So we're at the front again. We're at the net. This is where we want to be. Can we do something here? This is incredible stuff. I go for the backhand volley with pace. I go for the smash. What an incredible point this is. I go for a Vibra there into the corner, and I push him with my backhand volley down the middle again. Charlie. Oh, I can't believe it. It's absolutely heartbreaking to get a little touch on the net on the way through from that ball, and we just cannot win that point. But Charlie comes back with an absolutely unbelievable recovery from the smash. We're still in this game. I think that was break point, and I get absolutely done with the forehand volley. What a great volley that was. And then a serve down the tee that is just so good and accurate. I can't retrieve it. I push the net with my backhand slice here, and listen, we just want this game so badly, and it's juice again. This game's been going on forever. This is actually, we felt like this was our moment, guys. You know, the turning point in matches. We felt like this was it, but we just missed it. We just fuck it up. But not to worry, you know, we're 5-2. Anything could happen. If we just hold serve here, we get another chance to break. And I miss how have I missed that ball? That's a backhand volley on the top of the net. That is my bread and butter, and I missed it. You know, we don't deserve this game after that shite. Luke does miss the lob there, so there's a few errors in this game. Usually what happens after a really big, long game where everyone's playing well, yeah, the next game can be a little bit of a downturn, to put it. I don't know what else word to use, but it can be, you know, a bit humbling the next game. I go for a lovely drop volley there, and Luke just about gets there, but he does touch the net. So very honest there from him, because I didn't really see it, but I would have won that point anyway, you know what I'm saying? I put a nice one to the cage there. We go for another drop volley, and he gets a little touch off the net. I go for a forehand line. Lovely backwall boast from Callum. Can we win this point? It's another incredible rally. Charlie goes for the big pop out. That one felt good, baby. And we win that game. 5-3. Can we get the break now? It's our final opportunity to get the break before this set ends. Lovely Vibra from Callum. You know, that one was so hard to defend, especially when you're on the left and it just bounces off both glasses. Like, it's so difficult. It comes with a lot of pace and spin. And he goes for a lovely drop volley there, sets up the space, and then goes to me, and it's at my feet. I'm in no man's land a little bit. Can't retrieve that one. And this is set point for them, and we just miss. So back into the second set now. We regroup. I've got my head cam on. Things are changing, you know. Whenever I put this head cam on, I usually start missing every ball. But we told ourselves, listen, we're serving first. Let's just get the first game on the board, and anything can happen. We can come back into this match. We're playing well. I was really liking the Vibras I was playing into the corner. You know, I'm trying to get better at that shot. Lovely recovery there from Charlie. See how he just floats around the court? That was incredible. And that's a brilliant little shot there to the feet. And he's at the net. Why am I not at the net with him? I eventually start walking my way up there. I should be right there next to him there. Lovely little one to the cage there from Charlie. We played the cage and the angles really well this match, I thought. And I miss another routine backhand volley. Like, it's just, I don't know how I'm missing those. But we're at the net, and I remember this point vividly. We're just sticking volleys. We're scrambling. They're putting it to our feet left and right. I don't know how we managed to stay in this one. We go for the big barrage, but they're still somehow defending it. This is the thing about top-level players. They just get your shots back every single time. And how at this point it's just incredible. You see how this match is taking fire, guys? It's catching a light, as they say, and we win that point. What a rally. And then we come in, I don't know what the score is, but the score will be on the screen right now, guys. I think we're still in the first game of the second set, trying to get this first game on the board. It's important. I play a lovely little forehand slow volley to the back glass. It's not all about pace, and they keep getting let calls. What's going on? Like, I know they're from Bexley, like, well, one of them is on our opponents. They keep getting the net's on their fucking side. I go for a huge smash and we win that game. And let me tell you right now, the first game of the second set after you lose the first set is the most important game in the whole match. I'm telling you, it's the most important because you need that momentum. If we lost serve there, our heads would have dropped. And we could have lost the set 6-1, the second set 6-1, 6-2, whatever. But we win the game. Charlie goes for some just magic there. I don't know, he tried to behind the back shot there. It just wasn't really on. But fair play for him for going for it. I do a nice little lob there. We get to the net. Lovely lob back from Callum. Is Charlie going to go for the big one? No, he goes for the slow one. Good decision, just so we can get to the net. Lovely Chiquita from Callum. You see how he pushes the net there? That was incredible. Watch that one back. And I'm scrambling off the cage here, and Luke throws in an absolute bullet, but it goes to the back wall. So we win that point. Just lovely movement there from Callum. That was really nice to watch back. But they do hold serve. It's now 1-1. So, anything can happen in this set. We're in it. And we just told ourselves, if we just keep the scoreboard ticking over on our side, we put the pressure on, mentally. They're going to think, oh, we're down. We're serving first is always a bit of an advantage, I think, in paddle. And it was also in tennis. We throw one up to Callum here. I thought he was going to go for the huge one. I managed to recover it off the back. And Luke misses a routine volley. So, we take those gifts. Any gifts we can get, we'll take. It's like Christmas sometimes on this court, we got to take it, unwrap it and run with it. And then I just throw one back right to them because I missed that ball. I was making a lot of errors I didn't really want to, but it's always, when you look back, you always think you're making more errors than you actually are. I actually played really well in this match overall. I think everyone on the court played well, to be honest. That's why it was such an entertaining match, and it's only going to get a whole lot spicier, so make sure to carry on watching. Lovely little backhand slice from me there. Drawing the opponents in, yes, but, it was still a nice shot. And I go for a little recovery there off the smash. Don't know how I really got that one back. Don't know how Charlie even managed to get a racket on that ball. You see what I mean about he gets everything? How's he even got a racket on that? And the sky is just getting more and more picturesque as this match goes on. I mean, it's just beautiful stuff. Paddle in the sunset. It doesn't get any better, guys. Let me know if you agree. Charlie's almost getting those smashes back with every time now. It's really good movement. He knows exactly where to be. Lovely Chiquita. And we push to the net. What a half volley from me. Let's appreciate that one. And a really nice volley from Luke there down the middle to pass me. That was a really nice point, actually. Watch that one back when you get a chance. Oh, and we get a gift there from Callum. A rare miss on the top of the net from the volley. And we are 2-1 up here. So like I said, lovely backhand. I love that backhand. Oh, one to the feet. Sorry, I'm just admiring this as I'm talking. I lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, like I said, if we just kept ahead on the scoreboard, oh my God, that is unbelievable defence from Charlie. So I keep getting distracted by this match. It's absolutely incredible the rallies going on here. But yeah, we're up on the scoreboard. I missed the Bajada, it's unfortunate. But we told ourselves we keep the pressure on if we just keep our side of the scoreboard ticking over. Lovely movement there. And he plays the reverse forehand volley to the fucking side wall. Is this guy absolutely joking right now? That is unbelievable. You'll never see anything like this at Bexley Paddle Club. Oh, the defence. This point is absolutely outrageous. And I just can't scramble it for him. I can't recover that ball. It's so upsetting. What a great point. And look at this slow one to the cage I play. I was very happy with that shot. Sometimes it's about slow, playing the cage, using the angles, not all about pace. Charlie goes for a shot which he didn't think was the right one there, but I actually did think it was the right shot there. But he just doesn't get it, unfortunately. I play a little rouleau. See, I'm learning all the terminology as well, guys. Play a little rouleau there, and we do lose that point still. But it's 2-2. We're still fighting in this set, and we're both playing really well now, me and Charlie. So look at the fucking shots. Look at the pickups he's making. Oh my God. No, he's not played the sidewall both winner. If you don't like and subscribe after witnessing that greatness, then what are you doing? And we're motoring through the gears here. We started this match in gear 1, you know, we're stalling, and now we're in gear 4. Look at that pass. That's unbelievable. And you know what happens? When your partner's playing well, it makes you play well. I don't know if you've noticed this, but when your partner's missing and like stuff and his head drops, it affects your game as well and you start missing. So the opposite is the case here. If your partner's playing well like Charlie was, I turned up as well. I'm starting hitting volleys like this. Like, we get the back ball both, and the cage, yeah, you could say that was a bit lucky, but it was the right shot to go for. The cage is your friend when you use it well. Yeah, quote that and stick it on your wall. I throw this lob into orbit, and oh my God, he's almost killed Charlie with that Bajada. If that went over, we would have been in serious danger. 999 would have had to have been called there. And we're 3-2 up on the scoreboard. You know, we're ticking it over like we said, we're ahead. We've always been ahead in this set. It's time to build momentum and try and get that break now. Because if we get the break, this set's ours. And we could taste it. We were playing well, we just wanted this set. And Charlie, he just overcooks the recovery off the smash there. It's a hard shot, to be fair. That one just needs a tiny little tap. But it's hard to play, and we do lose the game. It's 3-3. We just need to keep holding serve. We just cannot lose our serve, otherwise we're in deep trouble. So we keep playing well. Nice little volley there from Charlie. You know, it's good when we get a couple errors from them. It always helps, but we are playing very well. Can I please get some appreciation for commentating over a 30-minute video, like without stopping? It's no easy feat. You try it yourself, yeah? And tell me if you find it easy. It's not. And trying to think of things to say for 31 minutes. I don't think I've ever spoken for 31 minutes on the trot, let alone commentating on a match when things are happening on your screen. But I do miss that backhand volley. I'll back myself to make that one. Lovely little one to the feet from Callum. And you see how he plays those little chiquitas and always moves forward. That's something to take note of. And as I'm watching this back, I'm noticing him doing that a lot. Lovely vibra there. You see the pace on that one? That's pretty much unrecoverable. But we are 4-3 up. I go for another backhand trademark pass. And I remember this point vividly because Charlie bangs it straight down the middle. Lovely little smash there. That's called aggression. And then I missed the forehand return. I'm much better on the backhand return. So if anyone's watching this and wants to take tactics and tips to beat me, then you're not going to beat me to start. But if you want to take some tips, yeah, so lovely one from Charlie. Goes for the off forehand volley. I don't know, how does this guy play this? That must be a squash shot. Like, I don't even know why he goes for that, but it's quite effective, to be honest. It throws some opponents off. And we are 4-3 up. Can we get the break here? Charlie is at the net. I told him to do something magical. This could be the turning point. He recovers a smash. I'm fighting for my life trying to keep the ball in play here. I go for the lob. It's an inch perfect lob. We push to the net. I just make sure to make the volley. Make sure to make the second volley. This is incredible. This could be the turning point. This could be us winning the set. Charlie goes for a lovely smash down the line. I go for another backhand volley. How are they defending this? He goes for another off forehand reverse. Oh, and I take his ball that I shouldn't really have taken because I was that confident. Oh, that could come to bite us. It could be one of those points that comes to bite us in the arse. But Charlie, lovely defence there again. How has he lobbed that off of that? I mean, that's just incredible stuff. He goes for a big smash. And Callum can't quite recover that one. And we're playing well considering we're playing against a top-level UK player. I think we're playing really well. I don't know if Charlie felt this. He must have felt this as well, because at the end, when we were leaving this match, he stopped in the car park and said, "You best post the full match on YouTube. I want this full thing up." And I said, "Listen, it's not a problem for me. Give me a little bit of time and it's going to be there." We're 4-4. This is a very important game, by the way. 4-4 in the set is probably the most nervous game of the set when you're serving, because if you lose serve and you get broken and they serve for the match, and Charlie goes for another sidewall bow set, and the spin on that one was a joke. He goes for those on big points. It's incredible. I think I missed that backhand volley, which is quite upsetting. But we are game point here at 4-4 for me to hold my serve. And, you know, I'm just trying to play solid, and I go for a little drop volley. That was a bit unintentional, a bit lucky. Didn't come off the centre, but we take those. And now we put the pressure on because they're 5-4 down. The scoreboard pressure is real. If they make any errors now, it could let us in and we could win this set. So we're at the net here, and we're just trying to stay solid, just make your balls. Luke puts in a very nice lob. I say, you know what? Right back to where you came from. Oh, I miss it. And by the way, whenever I miss a lob like that, I'm fuming. I was visibly upset with myself there, especially on such a big game. Callum goes for a lovely little backhand towards the cage. That was a really nice shot there. And, that is just unbelievable. That's filthy. That angle is outrageous. Taking a leaf out of my book there, I see, with that little backhand flick. And fair play to them here. They are coming out with some shots. And we're under a little bit of pressure here because I think we're like 15-30 or 15-40 down. So I just tried to make the ball here. I throw up a lob and I just can't recover that vibra. Remember how I said 4-all serving was important? Yeah, 5-all, it gets even more important. The pressure ramps up even more. And I think we are break point down here. So we're just trying to hold on for dear life. This is a very important part in this set. We're at the net. This is where we want to be. And Charlie just misses one long. And it's heartbreaking stuff because we've done so well in this set. But we said, listen, we need to lock in now. We need this break back. We get a cheap gift from Callum. That's a rare error. So we go love 15 up. And listen, I told myself, we can get this. We need this. Charlie puts a lovely Chiquita to the feet there. And we push in. Luke thinks he's turned into Tappy and goes for a kick out the court from behind the line. But I can't recover his smash. And we're now 15-all. And then Luke throws in the gift of the century. That gives us a chance back into this game. We're now 15-30, I believe, with the missed drop volley. And Luke misses another one, another smash. So we're 15-40. This is break point. We need this now. Charlie scrambling like his life depends on it. We push to the net. I slap a forehand and we win the game. It's 6-all. And at this point, you might be thinking it's a tiebreak. But we actually decided on the court to do 2 clear games because it was such a close set. We just wanted to. We decided that. So that's why we're not playing a tiebreak here. We're just playing 2 clear games. So I'm serving again. I play a lovely shot there. That's lovely. And what you want when you play a nice shot is your partner to back you up the next point. And Charlie just misses one into the net. So why have you done that then, pal? I'm joking. It was a hard shot, bro. And I think we're 30-15 up here or something like that. I play a nice one again to the corner. And Charlie is at the net and plays a lovely little angle and we play the backhand volley and he plays a nice one. Ooh, great defence there from Callum through the legs. Are we playing dodgeball or fucking paddle? And we do win that point eventually. You see how hard it is to win points against someone of this calibre. Like, he just defends so well off the back glass. He knows exactly where the ball's going to go. It was difficult, but it just didn't stop me hitting the ball to him every single time at that point. We do draw the error and go a game up. So we're now 7-6. If we win this game, we win the set. Lovely little Bahada from Callum. We're love 15 down. Oh, sorry, they're 15 love up. And I told myself to lock in this game. If we win this game, we win this set and we take it to a third. And so we're just scrambling on the defence here. Lovely pickups, nice little half volley. Callum misses the backhand. We're 15-all. We're in this game now. I go for a lob here. If in doubt, lob. That is a saying that I'm using all the time in paddle. And Callum goes for a nice one into the corner. Charlie can't recover it. Luke throws in a little bit of a gift there by going to the back glass. And it's 30-all now. And Callum throws in a gift. It's 30-40. It's break point. It's set point. What can we do here? One to the feet. And I split them down the middle with my trademark backhand volley. That's what we're talking about. And you know what? I felt like we deserved it. Let me know if you think we deserved that set in the comments as well. 8-6. What an absolute marathon of a set. It must have lasted at least an hour and 50. You know what I mean? But we're into a third now. And if we win this set, we win the match. Obviously. But like, it means a lot because the things we've been through in this match, the scrambling we've done. Oh, a lovely bit of defence there from Callum. But we're now high on confidence. We've just won the set and we're feeling like the momentum is in our favour. Can we keep this momentum going in the third? Like I said, the first game of the new set, very important one. And I play a lovely little one, short drop volley and then one down the line with a bit of pace. That is called, I don't know what that's called. What it's called is incredible. Yeah, and we win the first game. So we're now building scoreboard pressure again in this third set. And this point I remember vividly. I recover the smash here somehow. I told Charlie to get back on his side right now. The right side is where he belongs. Let's make that known. And he's not going to be happy with that. He puts up a nice lob, pushes into the net, lovely little volley. I go for a volley here. This point is ridiculous. And I get a little bit of touch on the net. How are we still dinking this around? Is this pickable or paddle? And I finally miss the volley. And this match, it started off a little bit limp. This match is now on fire. Everyone's playing well. Everyone's warmed up. Everyone's zoned in. We didn't know what time it was. No one noticed the sky going dark. No one noticed the floodlights coming on. We're all in the zone. And that's why we all love and that's why we all play paddle. To get into that zone state where time flies by and no one knows what the time is. No one knows what colour the sky is. No one's looking around them. Everyone's focused on the point at hand and the ball in play. Yeah, quote this. So it is now 1-1. and I'm starting to get a little bit delusional on the commentary. I've been here sat on my sofa for 24 minutes and 10 seconds, and I'm trying to think of things to say, and I think I've done a pretty fucking good job. Callum goes for a decent smash there. I'm at the net. I go for another drop volley. Why do I keep going for the drop volley? I leave it for Charlie because he was calling it like nobody's business. What a lovely bit of defence. Oh, no way. Oh my God, no. You need to watch that back. He's gone for a hot dog between the legs here, and then I can't win the point for him because the cage just fists me. It's just unbelievable. To be fair, I can't complain too much. We've got a lot of lucky bounces from the cage. The cage has been mostly on our side, I'd say. Oh, lovely little stick from Charlie. Oh, what an angle. This guy's playing incredibly. Can we get some respect on this guy's name in the comment section? He's just doing, look at this. He's winning every single point for us right now. And he just misses that one, but it's fine because you're playing well, mate. You can go for those if you're feeling confident. And I don't know what actually happened, what the actual scoreline was, but it felt like every game was going to juice. Every rally was long. What a shot there. We were just playing some just great paddle. Shots that I've never played before on a paddle court. This match really will stick in my mind for a long time. Oh, what a lovely little volley there. I play angle. Yeah. And Charlie finishes it off. And we're playing so well now. We're 2-1 up. And we're telling ourselves, if we can break here, this could be monumental. If we break here and we just hold serve and we win the match. But Luke throws in some nice serves here. He's playing well as well. Don't get me wrong, everyone's playing well. No one's really playing badly. I'm at the net for this one. I managed to recover it. I play a really nice backhand towards the cage and Callum can't recover. But it just felt like one of those matches that when we were playing well, our opponents just turned it up another level and then they started playing well. And it was just, I should have gone for a lob there. Callum's so tight into the net. Wow, it's good to look back and analyse your game. But yeah, like I was saying, when everyone's playing well and everyone's moving up the gears and everyone was pushing each other to play better in this match. And that's what I kind of loved about this one, and that's why I'm posting this full match, because it was really incredible. We pushed the net here, lovely little dink, dink, dink. Everyone's got great hands, and then I see my name in the stars there. The kick smash out the court. I see it, and I just bottle it, and I frame it into the back glass. And that was actually on game point as well, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. But, I just felt like I wanted to at that point. But it's 2-2 now. Oh, my God, this rally's actually... You've seen the rallies that are happening. What is going on? Everyone's turning into Tapia. It's just crazy. This must be 20 shots already. I think another thing is when you've got such a high level player like Callum on the court and you're playing against him or with him, it makes you up your level as well. I don't know why. It makes you feel like you have to play your best, because if you don't play your best, then you're just going to get smoked. So it makes you really switch on and focus. And that's why I like playing people who are better than me, because that's how I improve. And that's how anyone improves, if you play people better than you. Let me know if you agree with that in the comment section. So obviously I'd like to play more matches like this as much as I can, because that's the way I'm going to improve. And I was literally noticing myself towards the end of this doing some things that I've never done on the paddle court before. Like that defence there, I just don't do that. I'm reading it off the glass so well now. I just wouldn't have done that a few months ago. So I can see myself constantly improving, and I'm really enjoying the process of improving as well. Oh, I can't believe I missed that forehand on the top of the net after recovering that smash. Played so well in that point, just couldn't quite get it. And we are 3-2 up again. Like I said, we're putting pressure on the scoreboard again. And a couple of insane backhands from both of us right there, and a forehand lob that I play. And it's how can we get into the net here, get pushed back a little bit. Charlie throws up a really nice lob, and a really nice one to the cage from Callum. Couldn't quite recover that. That's a very hard shot to get back. But Charlie managed it on the next point, so well done to you, because that went to the cage and was awkward as well. But we're at the net here. I get lobbed by Luke. I try and throw up a lob, couldn't quite get there. It's 3-3. So now it gets a little bit tense, because 3-3, the more games that go on, the more it goes 3-4, 5-0, the more pressure gets ramped up. And the more we just both want to win and lock in, and the more costly errors are. Okay, paddle at this level, in my opinion, let me know if you agree with this in the comments. At this level, not at the top level, it's whoever makes the less errors is going to win. Whichever pair makes the less errors is going to win. Until you get to the top level where, yes, it's about errors as well, but also you need to bring out big weapons and big shots. That comes into play. I think at this level, whoever misses less wins. Okay, that's genuinely what I believe. So let me know if you agree with that in the comments or if you disagree. Lovely forehand volley from Charlie. We're at the net. This is where we want to be. And this one I remember vividly. I couldn't quite get the pop out there because it was a bit awkward over the net. And a lovely bit of defence off the double glass from Callum. And we should have won this point already. But Callum and Luke managed to stay in this one. And I didn't really know what to do with that ball on the top. It was a little floaty one, but it was too short. And I go for the hot dog, like it just wasn't going to come off there. Would have been incredible. We somehow lose that point, and that point was a little bit of an L, yeah, because we go 4-3 down, and we do actually get broken. So that one over the net might haunt me for the rest of my life in my sleep. It was a hard shot I didn't really know what to do with it. It was quite difficult. I should have gone slow into the corner looking back, but hindsight is great for these things, isn't it? When you're on the court, you want to go for the pop out, and sometimes you make the wrong choice. But anyway, we've got broken here. We're 4-3 down, but we're still in this. We're playing some nice shots. What a great little defence there from Luke. Oh, he almost spins and gets out one as well. We just need to break back. We broke back in the second set. We know that we can break back. We know that we're good enough. We know we're playing well. We just need to cut out the errors and make good decisions. And we're at the net here. What are we going to do? We're putting pressure on them. A little bit of a high one from Charlie, and then I missed the forehand volley, and I was very upset with that because that was a game point, and now it's 5-3. I play a nice backhand to the cage here, but we're under pressure here. If we lose this game, we lose the match. But what a match it's been, guys, and what a bit of recovery there from Luke. That was a great little bit of defence, and it pushes him to the net, and he plays just the perfect overhead. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Great bit of recovery here, and you see how they're just playing well. I go for a big smash, win the point, but we're 5-3 down. This could be it. I think it's going to be a match point to them soon. But what a match we've played. Can we stay in it? Can we keep fighting? I fire up the forehand lob. We push to the net. I tell myself here, play a nice slow onto the feet, get the point. That was nice. Callum creams a forehand down the line return. And then Luke pushes in, plays a really nice angle. Two lovely angles there. And we just can't win that point. And now we're under a little bit of pressure. I think it might be 30 or something. Charlie misses one. I think this might be match point now. But what a match it's been. I want everyone to like and subscribe. And there it is. Match point's over. What an absolute classic.